Fantasy Believer, Time to Remember and Full Spate. The market mover of the day in this race has been Paddywhack, both on the exchanges and in the betting shops. An 8-to-1 chance on course, having been available around about 12s and 14-to-1 this morning. Amused 9-to-1 with Gdansk 9s, 10-to-1 for Celtic Mill, 11s for JMW Turner, 14s Keto and Million%, 16-to-1 for Effervesce and 20-to-1 bar those.
Gates back and they're racing. A little bit of a slow go there by Celtic Mill on the inside, but with plenty of dash early is Time to Remember. Celtic Mill now getting into the action on the outside. Amuse through on the inner. Very wide indeed is Dominate, and it's Celtic Mill who can front run, has got well from the 16 box to the rail and leads. Paddywhack in second, Million%. Amuse runs the rail. Just in behind these is Fantasy Believer. Wide on the park comes Time to Remember. Tucked in behind horses is Savills Delight running well. The black and white hoop sleeves, so much character. Keto is midfield. A little bit down the pack is JMW Turner, and they come down to the 3 furlong marker, and Celtic Mill has the edge. 2 Time to Remember in second place, Million% and Paddywhack and Fantasy Believer. And after these comes Savills Delight running well, Amuse the inside. After these, Gdansk tries to pick up Effervesce, and then after these, Keto tries to come with a run. Dewey is last. They head for home, and it's Celtic Mill with the edge here. But here in the red and white on the left, as we look at them, Fantasy Believer. In behind them comes Million%, but it's going to be Celtic Mill who's made virtually all the running with the edge here and goes further ahead as they race up towards the line, and Celtic Mill by a couple of lengths. Fantasy Believer are chasing as they race up towards the line. Celtic Mill wins, Fantasy Believer, Million%, and it's very tight for fourth. Nosing through for fourth, possibly Bolin Edward, but a judge's verdict for that place.
Beating 7-to-1 joint favourite Fantasy Believer, Million% was third at 12-to-1, Bolin Edward fourth at 20-to-1. The other joint favourite was number 8, Time to Remember. Number 2, Old Blue Eyes, didn't run. 16 of them did.